It is exciting getting ready for the big 4th of July parade here in beautiful Fredericksburg, Texas. This has become Bernie with the rebound.
Everyone, welcome to the Fredericksburg Chamber of Commerce.
Please all clap here, 3,500. So they go to your dad.
And we hear that promise again in John's Gospel.
We love living in the country.
When I think about
Husband.
Along the fairways at Lady Bird have a way of slowing life down.
Hey there, well, welcome, Billy fans. This is
on September 25th, 1925.
John Crawford Fritch.
Well, welcome everyone. We are here at the ballpark. As you can see, the boys are finishing up their pledges. The announcements have been made, and the lineups have been announced, and I'll go over those as each team comes to the plate. But before I forget, Coach Nick wanted me to make sure to express his gratitude to some folks. So let me run through that list real quick. First of all, the Fbg Little League, thanks for everything. The Gray and the Ward families, Broadway Bank, Lost Draw Sellers, a particular anonymous donor, and he would also like to thank all of his coaches that are helping him, Eric Gray, James Crawford, Andrew Sides, Anthony Fazio, Chase Vassick, Matt Kortzik, Jason Hensley, and Mike McCoy. And he expressed his gratitude for the Finley family and us doing the broadcast here on Fbg.Live. And he also wants to thank all the kids and the parents for the opportunity and their support. So, and he finished up with, as he almost always does, giving thanks to his Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. So there you go. That's from Coach Nick, and we appreciate all of you tuning in tonight to join us, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Bernie is the home team tonight, so they'll be in the field first. As you can see, they're about to head that way. Let's see what else he's got. Got a new camera operator with me tonight. Excited to have her. There's your pitch cam, and here we go on to the player, the Bernie team that's headed out play defense. We'll go through their defensive lineup once they're taking the field and having their warm-up pitches. But before I forget, why don't we take a look at the Fredericksburg lineup. They're going to be hitting first, and so let's take a quick peek at that. Here we go. Mr. Hayden Bell, second baseman, fine hitter, leading things off, number 33. Luke Crawford will be hitting second. He's number 5. Number 23, Gavin Gray. He's been doing a ton of pitching, but he's going to be a shortstop tonight. Maxed him out yesterday trying to pull that win off against Bernie, number 2. Number 11, Jethro Finley over there at third base. Number 30, Luis Fazio, first base. Number 12, Levi Kortzik, center field. Connor Sides, number 10, will be catching tonight. Mills Hensley, my apologies to the Hensley family. As I was doing today's lineup, I realized that autocorrect switched my Mills to Miles yesterday. So sorry about that, Mills. Number 6, he'll be on the bump. Riker Vassick is number 7. He'll be hitting after Mills. Number 9, Connor McCoy will be hitting after Riker in right field. Number 44, Beckett Ward. And rounding things out for the Little Billies will be number 2, Gage Thompson in left field tonight. Be right back with you, folks. Hang on just a second. All right, we're back. Just tidying things up a bit, getting our scoreboard going for you. Well, I hope everybody had a great day and you're ready for a good evening. If you couldn't make it out here to the yard here in the big city of Ingram, Texas, I hope you're able to join us online. As I mentioned, I got my faithful assistant, Esther, my youngest daughter. She's on the camera tonight with me. The others have activities, and Esther's probably one of the handiest of all of them with a camera. So you might see her around town, around special occasions, doing her own shooting. She's got a liking for it, and that doesn't hurt Dad's feelings one bit. All right, let's talk about the defense for Boerne. Out there on the bump, you see there is J.J. Gerfers. He's Coach Gerfers' son, doing a good job for Boerne 1. Briggs Henderson is the catcher tonight over there at first base. That's going to be Carter Ellis. At second base, I think I have a little bit bigger picture of this. Yeah, there we go. Theo Wu over there at second base. Theo Wu, number 8. And shortstop will be Jackson Steiner. Third base, Nash, I believe, Fisher. And then in left field is Brooks Berlin. At first base, I think I mentioned this already, but just in case I missed it, Carter Ellis is over there at first. In center field will be Kason Johnson. In right field is Jet Fiore. We'll go through the lineup when the boys come up to bat, but here's our buddy Hayden Bell. Good hitter at the plate now for the Fredericksburg Minor All-Stars. This is a must-win for both these teams, as they say. Swing and a miss for strike 1. So, Essie, you're primarily doing hero shots. So you'll zoom in, show us the batter. If you don't mind, push in there and see if we can get a shot of this right. Yeah, there he is. Let's see if we can give him a look. There's our buddy right there, Mr. Hayden Bell. And I'll come off of you here now. Now you can go get a shot of our pitcher after this pitch maybe. Got a righty on the bump. Pitch on the way. Outside. Count, I believe it's 2-1 now. Thank you, wifey, for keeping the score for us tonight. This is her maiden attempt, so y'all, I know that girl, she gonna do her best. Ground ball to the shortstop, comes up with it, fires to first in time. So Hayden Bell, retired. Got you live now, Essie. So, give me a shot of that next hitter. Who we got here? That's Mr. Luke Crawford. Another good hitter for Fredericksburg Minor All-Stars. There, fouls one off on the right side. Give me a shot of that pitcher real quick if you can while we're waiting. Oh, looking for him. There he is. He's coming out of the woodworks. Kind of got an umpire in the way. Imagine that. He's back there. We'll try to show you another shot of him later. All right, back to the pitch cam. He winds, delivers, ball 1. So Luke has done really well at the plate. He hit a double last night, and I'd have to dig a little deeper to see what he did in his previous AB. He grounds that one to the second baseman, who's up with it quick. Mr. Wu fired that over to first base just in time to get Luke Crawford out. So 4-3 is how we'll score that one at home. Gavin Gray is coming up next. He is the Fredericksburg's shortstop. We are fighting some wind here, so my apologies in advance. We are going to be fighting it, and it's probably loud in your ears, but hoping it's not terrible. Ball upstairs. Look like a little off-speed pitch there from J.J. Gerfers. His battery mate there, Briggs Henderson, behind the plate. Swing and a miss. Good cut. Good pitch. All right. There's our buddy there. That's Mr. Gray. Drives one to Pat, the third baseman, who comes up with it, but not in time. There's Mr. Gray right there. Nice little base hit. Atta boy. So Billy's, the 10U Minor boys get a infield single there. And now at the plate, that's Jethro Finley. Pitch on the way. Ooh, foul ball. Foul ball. Got to get that bat down. That's a tough way to get a foul ball. But the old behind him pitch. A 1 count now on Mr. Jethro. Ball outside. Runner goes. Oh, he's in there. Mr. Wu covered in time, and the throw was there in time, but it was a one-hopper, a little hard to handle, and so Gavin is able to pick up a stolen base. 1-1 count here on Jethro. Pitch on the way. Ooh, upstairs. Oh, Gavin's going to try to steal third, but he is, I don't think he slid, and ball got there before he did, and the tag was made, so that's 3 outs. So Jethro will have a new count when he comes back up to the plate in the top of the second. Thank you guys for tuning in. I don't have a poll going yet, do I? Let's see here. All right. Pick a side softball says, let's go, Fred. TR says, let's go, Fred. Howdy, TR. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Lauren Kreitz says, let's go, Little Billies. So let me run our poll here again. It's real simple. Here comes the question if you're watching online. Who are you pulling for? Fredericksburg. Bernie won. All right. The poll is up. So knock yourselves out. Be sure and hop in and let us know who you're pulling for tonight. There's our pitcher. That's Mr. Mills Hensley, not Miles, friends, not Miles. Sorry about that. Let's go through the lineup real quick for Bernie. Briggs Henderson will lead things off. He's that catcher that we saw just a little bit ago. Theo Wu, the second baseman. Jackson Steiner will hit after him, the shortstop. Kaiser Campbell is in the 4-hole. J.J. Gerfers, then Kaysen Johnson. Nash Fisher, the third baseman. Kaysen's over there at in center field, by the way, and J.J., as you know already, has been pitching. Brooks Berlin is in left field. Carter Ellis is at first base. Jet Fiore is in right field. Simon Rowland and Joseph Burkhart wrap things up for this Bernie team that's looking pretty salty. They had a great game against Medina Valley in game 1. It came up just a little short late in the last inning, kind of like Fredericksburg did last night. Coming up just a little bit short against Bernie 2. Bernie 2 rallied in the last inning. Fredericksburg was ahead 7-6 going into the bottom of the 6th, and had a little bit of questionable call in the first batter that reached, but from there on it was a lot of good hitting, some good pitching. I think it was Connor was bringing a lot of strikes, and it was just a good overall game. So, well done. Mills Hensley up there on the bump, throwing his final warm-up pitches. Appreciate the umpires behind the dish, all their work with these boys and getting out here in this hot weather. Coaches for Bernie, Jacob Gerfers, Eric Steiner, and Wes Johnson. There's your batter right there. Pitch on the way. That's Briggs Henderson. Let's take a look at him again. There he is right there. No doubt some of these boys play some select ball as well, just like the Fredericksburg boys do. So, pitch on the way, upstairs. Ball 2. A lot of pressure on Mills, man. This is do or die game. Loser go home. He's there. He's gonna dial it in here in just a bit. Let him get loose, relax a little bit. Pretty good turnout here at these games. These early ones are a little tougher to get to. But both teams turning out fans, as you would expect. Fouls one off, strike one. There it is. Boerne played the tournament opener, fell short to Medina Valley in that opener, as I mentioned late in the game, but has not played. That Boerne one has not played since then. Ball gets by our catcher runner. Briggs Henderson able to advance to second on the wild pitch there. That's Connor Sides working hard back there behind the plate. Pitch on the way. I don't remember. I know Gavin Gray has always kind of practiced that. Ball gets past Jethro on the one-hop throw down to third, and that's going to allow Boerne to score their first run. I don't remember. I'll push in on that hitter real quick. I don't remember Mills doing that, but he may have as well. That little pause up top like Gavin does, but that might be kind of a new thing to help the boys get fully stopped. I'm not sure about that one. Ooh, fouled that off. It looked like it bounced off Connor's mask, but maybe it was the umpire. So Briggs Henderson is able to advance from second to home on a pass ball and then a short hop throw to third that got past Jethro. Good try there, Connor, on framing that one, but that was outside. So we've got a 3-1 count here now. Nice pitch there, right down the pipe. Good pitch, Mills. Here he comes to first base. It's Theo Wu. Jackson Steiner is going to be the shortstop for Boerne. He's at the plate now. See if Esther can push in on him real quick. Don't want to miss a pitch, so let's get this first. Swings at it one upstairs. There, she's got him. Thank you, Essie. Good job. Pull. All right. Second pitch on the way. Pops that one up, but not sure where it's headed. Looks like it's going straight back. So we got an 0-2 count. There's a bounce back for Mills. Jackson Steiner at the plate. Number 2. Runner's going. Oh, ball came loose. The throw was there in time. Gavin made a good grab, pulled him around the side of the bag, on the right side, the first base side of the bag, and I went to apply the tag, and in doing so, the bam of it all, ball came out. Pitch on the way, ball inside. Ground ball. Left side to Mills, not in time, and not to mention Louis had to come off the bag too, so. That ball was hit to short, so Gavin came up with it, but I think he would have beat it out regardless. It was a good hit. There's Kaiser Campbell. Swing and a miss at the first one. And Jackson Steiner is going to get to second with no contest there. So a little defensive indifference. Ball upstairs. Count will go to 1-1. Kaiser Campbell Ball hit to short. Third. Errant throw too high from Jethro. Louis did all he could to get a glove on it. Knocked it down a little bit, but still the ball was got past him. So that's going to bring another run in for Bernie. Looks like we got a little water timeout here. It's one nice thing they do here with the Little League is they'll let them take a little water break here and there. I believe you got him, Esther. Yeah. I think, yes, this is J.J. Gerfers. Okay, ball gets past our catcher, nobody's covering. So he's going to get in there easily and safely. Runner advances to second. So Fredericksburg not off to their best start here. There's J.J. He's the pitcher for Bernie 1. Pitch on the way from Mills. The 2-0, nice, right down the chute. Oh, did that not get called a strike? Oh, okay, 1 and 2 is the count now. Huh, all right. Yeah. Oh. Okay, 2 and 1. He's having a little trouble. The count is 2 and 1, not 1 and 2. So anyway, hit that one straight up. Mills drops it, unfortunately, in and out of his glove. I think there might have been a little miscommunication there. But yeah, so runners will be at first and second now. Get a little home plate audio coming so y'all can hear that a little bit better. Not too much, but just enough. All right, there is our next batter. That's number 20. I believe it's pronounced Kaysen. It's a good-looking pitch there on the outside by Mr. Hensley. It's 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Mills notches our first out of the inning. How about that? That's going to bring to the plate Nash Fisher, the third baseman, I believe. Shot of our buddy Nash there, number 99. Pitch on the way to Nash, just outside. You see number 23 in the shot there. That's Kaiser Campbell. He reached on that hit to the third baseman, and then J.J. Gerfers over there at first base. May not be able to see him. Get a shot of J.J. there at first for us. Runner at first. Yeah, there he is, right there. He reached on that little pop-up to the pitcher that, unfortunately, Fredericksburg was unable to catch. I think, like I said, I think there's a little miscommunication between pitcher and catcher. Right down the pipe. Atta boy, way to bring it. Count goes to 1 and 1. See Gavin Gray marching through the shot there. He's out there shortstop for Red. Nice pitch. 1-2 is the count. Be nice to see Fredericksburg notch a second out here and maybe get out of this inning without any more damage done. There's that long pause. Oh, runners are going to advance. No, don't throw that. So the count will go to 2 and 2 as the runners advance from first and second to second and third on the pass ball. go over our coaches here. Full count now. Fredericksburg head coach is Nick Thompson. James Crawford and Eric Gray are helping him as well. Ball 4 upstairs. So he's going to advance to the plate. That's going to bring number 16. Looks like we might have a conversation about to take place out there. So Nash advances to first on ball 4. Brooks Berlin is the next hitter. Looks like coach is going to make a change. Not sure what the plan is, but we're see it number 30. I believe that's Fazio. So Louis will head to the bump. I'm trying to watch all of our defensive changes here so I can let you know. Maybe Jethro's going to third. At least he's on the first base side now. I think he played. I think last night was his third game of the year at to have some time at third base. So this side, if he is indeed at first, it'll certainly should be a more comfortable side for him. Yeah, who's that? I think Mills is headed. 23. 7. Riker. Okay, Riker came in. So coach is kind of positioning his players out there. So let me, as soon as they get settled and set in their spots, I'll let you know how things stand. But it does look like Jethro's on this side. So he'll be at first. I'm not sure whether Riker's going to third. Yeah, I think Riker's going to third. And Gavin will go to short, or he'll stay at short. And, of course, Hayden's over there at second base. So Louis Fazio, our pitcher, our first baseman, is now pitching. Mark these down right quick. And then third base. Okay, Jethro. And then Riker goes to third. Okay. I think we've got all the subs noted. So Mills heads in. Louis is loose. He's ready to go. So give me a shot of our pitcher real quick, our new pitcher. All right, there he is right there. First baseman turned pitcher. Cameras are struggling with the contrast in light. This big, giant, wonderful blessing of a pecan tree we get to sit under here is leaking over. The shadow's leaking over there onto the field. So there's a good shot of him. That a girl, Esther. Okay, here we go. Back to the game. Ball 1. So bases are loaded. Louis got a nice little left-handed pitch there. Throws a strike right down the pipe. And Mr. Brooks pops it up just in foul territory beyond the gloves of the Fredericksburg fellas. Oh, that got an out there. The runner at second collided with Gavin. So the runner, the batter will be safe at first base, but the runner from second to third, I believe that was Kason Johnson, J.J. Gerfers, was called out. The run will score. And it looks like Kaiser advances to third on that. So coming to the plate, I believe, is Carter Ellis. Yeah, they're still trying to figure this out. Yeah. I really want to tell you what's going on, but I don't want to make anybody not look wise. We'll just let them sort it out, and I'll tell you what they decide when it's all over. See where they land. I think it'll be 2 outs. I think they're going to leave it exactly as they called it. Well, so Nash is still at second. Brooks is at first. They did not count the run. Okay. Fouls one off there. Count will go to 0-2. So they basically just said dead ball will not allow the run to score, and all of the base runners were able to advance, including the one at the plate. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Maybe that was a little mojo them little Billies, little Fredericksburg minor boys needed right there. Esther's got him in the frame there for you. So 3-0 after one complete. Coach giving some instruction out there, trying to encourage him. Never mind that inning. Let's go score a bunch this inning. So Jet Fiore, I believe, the right fielder, will be up in the bottom of the second when Bernie comes back up. And I believe Jethro Finley comes to the plate with a fresh count. He was at the plate in the last inning when Gavin was caught stealing at third. Let's take a peek at the poll. Sorry, I'm a little off tonight, y'all. It's just not the same by myself on the mic. All right, who are you pulling for tonight? So far, Bernie's out in front, 54% to Fredericksburg's 46%. So there you go, Brad Holland. Let's go Fredericksburg. So we got 4 people in the chat, and all from Fredericksburg, but Bernie's outscoring them in the poll. So I'm glad you guys are tuning in. Thanks for your support of these little athletes, and they won't be little long, will they? Don't blink. This is my 9th here. I'll give you a shot of him. There he is. So it's gone by in a hurry. Not the one walking there. That one right there. All right, well, let's get back after it here. As I mentioned, top of the second. Fredericksburg did get notched a hit, and Gavin had a nice ball hit to the third baseman that he was able to outrun for an infield single in the top of the first. But Jethro's batting in the 4-hole here after Gavin did not make it to third on the stolen base try. I can hear Nathan Dressen whispering in the back of my head, never make the second out at second, the third out at third. Hope you're doing well, Nate. The 2-0 count now on Jethro. That one's in there for a strike. You can see the fans behind him there. Good turnout for, like I said, for both teams. Bernie 2. Jethro grounds one to the third baseman. Long throw, but a good, strong one. And Jethro retired on a two-hopper to the third baseman. Came up gunning. That's, let's see, what's that young man's name over there? Did a good job putting it in play. Nash Fisher comes up and makes a nice play on that ball. That's going to bring to the plate our new pitcher, Luis Fazio. Looks at one upstairs. Let's take a look at Luis. There he is. First baseman turned pitcher. Getting chewed up by these biting flies. They weren't here the last 2 nights. Maybe they're a daytime creature. Yeah, both Boerne teams are playing tonight, so there's a good turnout for Boerne. At least, 24 sets of parents. Well, there's a couple of brothers, maybe on both teams. The 1-1 to Louis. Pitch on the way. Swings and misses. That'll push the count to 1-2. Levi Kortzik waits his opportunity on deck. Looks at that down and in. Pushes the count to 2-2. As I mentioned, this is Boerne 1. Boerne 2 in Fredericksburg played last night in a really, really good game. Boerne came from behind in the bottom of the 7th to go ahead. Put the ball in play back to the pitcher. And he flips it over to the first baseman. Nice play there, Mr. Gerfers. Relays that to Carter Ellis over there at first base. And Fredericksburg Minor boys 2 up, 2 down here. Number 12 now at the plate. Puts one in play. Ball's grounded foul on the left side. Esther giving us a good shot there, Mr. Kortzik. Pitch on the way. Oh, tried the old Ephus. Ball high. Two outs here in the top of the first, the top of the second. Levi Kortzik looks at a 2-1 count, pitch on the way, low and away, ball 3. As I mentioned, I think the most fun I've had out here so far, besides calling these games here with my daughters, has been, ooh, Levi, ouch. We'll continue that in a minute. He took one in the back right there. That did not feel good. But he's tough. He's up on his feet. He's right there in your shot, and he looks pretty good. But anyway, what I was going to say was just getting to know some of these families and parents, actually from both sides. Very kind lady from Boerne last night stopped by and offered to pay for our dinner. How nice was that? So appreciated her doing that. But all right, here at the plate now, I'll show you. Ooh, good pitch there. Is number 10. That's Connor Sides. Connor's in center field for the boys. But anyway, it's been a treat to get to know these families. That's one of the best parts of Little League to me. Pitch on the way. Good pitch right down the middle. All right, Connor, come on, buddy. You can do it. There he puts one in play toward that third baseman. He's got a good arm, but, oh, just in time. And I mean just barely. He's got a good arm on that kid. But, all right, well, here comes Fredericksburg. They're going to take the field. And so while we have a chance here, we'll take this 2-minute timeout. We'll be right back here on Fbg.Live. Roll that beautiful baked bean footage. I don't have any ads, so not today. July 4th is coming up, and that means the parade's coming up too. We're super thankful to be able to bring that to you along with the city of Fredericksburg. Sean and Alyssa will be your hosts again for that. They did such a fantastic job last year. We're eager to work with them again. Super grateful for Hill Country Propane, our title sponsor, coming through in some big ways, making it possible really for you to watch from home if you can't make it, but I hope you'll make it out to Main Street. Also, the Fredericksburg Education Foundation, our subtitle sponsor, with a big chunk of help as well. So got some other sponsors that we'll be happy to tell you about before and after the parade begins, and maybe if we can work in a peek in or two as well, you'll learn a little bit more about them. But man, something like over 100 entries in that thing. That's coming up on July 4th, a couple of Fridays away. So we've got some hype videos out there that we're cranking out just to remind you of that, one every Friday. And we got another one coming out this week. But the last two are out. And we appreciate you keeping up with us and tuning in with all that. All right, let's get back to the game. Enough of that 2-minute ad. Mr. Fazio out there bringing it from the left side. Something about those lefty pitchers. Fun to watch. Gavin Gray there in your shot. He's our shortstop. He's a young one, too. He's going to be, I think he's got at least one more year at this level, possibly two. So, quite an athlete. Ball's thrown down there. All right, who we got coming up, Esther? I believe this is Jet Fiore. If we can get him in the shot here in a minute. He's kind of tucked in behind the fence right now. Nothing to show you just yet. But when he works his way that direction, I'll have Esther push in on him there. Zoom in on him. There he is. Go get him, Essie. The hitter for me. Here she goes. Can hardly see him through the coach there. Let's ball upstairs. Let's see if we can get him. Oh, just for a second there. Those lefties are tough for us to get from this angle, but there he is. All right. Lefty on lefty here. Oh, up and in. The old brushback pitch. High heater. Jets started in right field for Boerne tonight. Nice pitch there, Mr. Fazio. Fazio on Fiore, sorry. Got to work on that. Fouls went off on the left side. That's going to get out of here, though, over the third base dugout. So Jet Fiore here with a 2-2 count. Simon Rowland waits on deck, and then Joseph Burkhart's will follow him up. Pitch on the way. Ooh, just off the outer half. Louie looking for that third strike. See if he can get a punch out here. Jet's hoping to put one in play. He does, down the third baseline. That gets past our new third baseman. Riker Vasic kind of went to field that the old Olay fashion, kind of on his right side there, and just took a hop right over his glove. So that's going to allow Mr. Jet to reach first base. So we got a runner at first now. Simon Rowland is the hitter at the plate there. There's a shot of it. Swing and a miss, strike one. Let's take another look at him. That was awfully quick. There he is, number 24, Simon Rowland. On this Boerne 1 team. Boerne's, as you can see there, leading 2-0. Pitch on the way. Just a bit outside. Ooh. Pretty good pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the count on Mr. Rowland. Mr. Fazio delivers. Oh, gets past our catcher. That's going to allow that runner to advance. So now he's got to third on a little oops, and now he's at second on a little oops. So ball put in play. Back to our pitcher. Throws over to Jethro at first base. And we get an out. Should be 2, but instead we've got a runner at first. A runner at third, but we do have 1 out. Let's see if Mr. Fazio can get a strikeout here, and then hopefully we'll be in a 2-out situation. But Joseph Burkhart's not about to let him do it easily, at least. Play at the plate. Mr. Fazio gets the ball back from, who's that behind the dish now? That's still Connor. So Connor just not in time. So Bernie is able to plate another run. Jet Fiore comes in there. There's Mr. Burkhart. Number 7, Joseph Burkhart. Pitch on the way from Mr. Fazio. Swing and a miss. Good little outside. Looks like he took a little off that one. We'll call it the cutter. Pitch on the way. Strike 2. Another good swing. Another good pitch. See if Louis can get him here. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So he did get the punch out we were looking for. 2 in a row. Last 2 batters in the lineup for Bernie won, but not before Mr. Jet Fiore could sneak in there. Pitch on the way to the leadoff batter, Mr. Briggs Henderson. Shot of Briggs for you. Briggs and Connor. Briggs walked in his first AB. He pops one there. Gets by a sliding. Got him. Nice play there. So, got by Gavin Gray, but sure-handed Hayden Bell picks it up off the ground, fires a dart over to first base. So we got a 6-4-3 on that one. It's going to leave Theo Wu at the plate in the next inning. He'll be leading off for Bernie. Fredericksburg is going to bring our pitcher, our starting pitcher, Mills Hensley, to the plate now. Mills went, I can't remember, did he get 1 out? And if I only had a proper book here. But anyway, Mills will be coming up. Riker's going to come up after him. Riker went to third when Mills came out of pitching, so that Mr. Fazio could go pitch when Jethro from third went to first. There you go. Have fun with that. Connor McCoy. It'll be Mills Hensley, Riker Vasic, and then Connor McCoy, our right fielder. Those are your 3 hitters here in the top of the third for Fredericksburg. I don't know if you have heard, perhaps you have or haven't. You know, Wednesday nights in Billy Goat, if you're a local, it can be kind of it's either a church night, or maybe your church doesn't do Wednesday nights, or maybe you don't attend a church on Wednesday nights. But if you don't and you're looking for an activity, the second Wednesday of the month, we have the privilege of partnering with Songwriters TX at the Rock Box. Jam Broadcasting out of Kerrville airs it live on the radio, but we get to film it and then produce one of the 2 hours of one of the 2 sessions. They're an hour long each. But here's where I'm going with that is it doesn't cost a dime. Just come to the Rock Box. There's the artists. It's usually 2 Texas songwriter artists. They're really good, really good. And man, it's been a treat. Connor and Sergio and I and Bella this summer have been filming those and putting them together. If you want to look and see what those are like, take a look at last month's. I believe May is available online. Working on June's right now. It was a phenomenal. We video the first hour, and there's a second hour after a little short 15-minute intermission to let people refresh their drinks and whatnot there at the Rock Box. Super cozy, super comfortable. No gate fee or door fee, if you will. Just come. If you want to buy some drinks, you can do that there before or after, or excuse me, before or between. But it's just a really good time. And so bring a friend. There's lots of them there. Attendances range from anywhere from 35 to 135, so it's a lot of fun. All right, we're back at it. Enough of the commercials, right? Mills Hensley will be coming up here for Fredericksburg. He's at the plate now, and Esther's got a shot of him, so let me give it to you there. There he is, number 6. Jason and Carrie Hensley, his folks, great folks. Had the privilege of working a little bit with both of them. Carrie was the star of our safety video for FISD that opened the year for us last year. She and Mills and all their kids were in that one. It was a lot of fun. Good pit. Oh, is that Mr. Wu? Hey, we had some defensive changes while I was gabbing. Sorry about that. Missed it. Yeah, that's Theo Wu out there on the bump for Bernie now. Second baseman turned pitcher. He fields the ball cleanly. Ooh, switch it. Yep. Fires it over there to number 23. Kaiser Campbell is in the game at first base. It's going to be a little tough for me to see. Got some eager Bernie boys ready for their game, lining up here on the fence with us. So Theo turned pitcher. So let me see if I can get this next batter for you in a minute. Can you go get him, Esther? Let's see who we got there. Oh, that's Riker. All right. Oh, Riker with a good hit. Oops. Oh, man, I completely missed that. I'm sorry, y'all. I got caught in between. Who did he hit to, Esther? Pitcher? Okay, so a little 1-3 on that. So back-to-back 1-3s. Retire the first 2 batters for Fredericksburg. Let me see if I can get this one. Swing and a miss. This is Connor McCoy, the right fielder for Fredericksburg at the plate now. See if Esther can tighten up on him a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Number 9. Pops one pretty good. Dang it, I've got to get my numbers down here. Should be a lot easier now. Had her lock on, that's why everything was bumping there. Pitch on the way from Mr. Wu. Theo, great name. Oh, ball was well struck. That's going past the left fielder. That ball is going to take 3 hops and nearly hit the fence. Connor McCoy, the right fielder, watches that ball get through to back to Mr. Theo. So nice double there with 2 outs. 2-out double for Mr. Connor McCoy. Heck of a shot. Beckett Ward's going to be the next hitter. There, let's get this shot of Connor real quick. There he is. All right. See if we can get our hitter now, Mr. Beckett Ward, coming to the plate. Oh, we got a head in the way, don't we? There he is. See if I can get him real quick. Yeah, there he is. All right. All right, let's see here. Mr. Wu goes to a 1-0 count. Pitches to Beckett. Beckett bails on that strike down the middle just a little bit. Let's see if he can nail that front side down and get him a good hit. I bet he can do it. Maybe drive in Mr. McCoy there. Get Fredericksburg back in this one. 4-1 is a lot easier of a hole to climb out of than 4-0. So notching a run here would be super good. Come on, Beckett. Counting on you, buddy. You can do it. Pitch on the way from Theo. Ball down. That count goes to 3-1. Connor McCoy, our right fielder, over there at second base. Pitch on the way. Oh. Come on, buddy. Climb in there. You can do it. Oh. Throw from the catcher came all the way down to second base, and they almost got Connor, but he's in there safely. Here we go, Beckett. Time to get her done, buddy. All right, well, let's get, Fredericksburg Minor All-Stars get a hit. I believe that's the second hit of the game. They've been hit once, But Connor McCoy struck a double out there to left center. Good little hit. But Gage Thompson will be leading things off for Fredericksburg when our 10U All-Stars come back to the plate. Let's see. Oh, Fredericksburg is now in the lead on the poll. 56%. Brad Holland says, yeah, I got to love those lefties. I know one you love a lot. I know lots of people that love that one a lot. Miss Rachel. Speaking of, I think P's got another lesson coming up with her soon. Look, she's looking forward to that. I don't know very many All-Americans, but Brad Holland knows one really well. Congratulations to that southpaw from ETBU. All-American this past year. Sorry, I'm having some issues trying to work through here. Okay, so let's see what the defense looks like for Fredericksburg. Oh my goodness, he almost took that in the head. Wow, that was really close. So the sun is setting, and our boys are getting loose out here in center right field and throwing it around. Almost took one in the chops, didn't see it coming, but everybody's okay. Infield looks the same. I believe that's my buddy Gage Thompson out there in left field. So, all right, well, here we come, back to the game. Who we got coming up? Bernie is, oh, that's the OU, the pitcher. Jackson Steiner waits on deck, and Kaiser Campbell is in the hole. Jackson had a nice single to the shortstop in his first AB. Ball down from Theo. Count will go to 2-0. So Fredericksburg and Boerne facing off 2 days in a row, just two different teams. Pitch on the way. Can you give me a shot of all my buddies here? I don't know if you can see these little fellers, but they're all lining up right there. Ball 4. They've got the next game. So Theo draws a walk. And let's see who this is. This is Jackson Steiner, shortstop. So there's Theo over there at first base. Jackson swings through one. Theo's bouncing around. Got a 1-1 count now here on Jackson. As I mentioned, Jackson hit a pretty sharp ground ball to the shortstop in his first AB. Got 2 strikes on him now. Ah, the old shin guard. For years, I was pleading with them to come out with a Velcro version of that, and they finally did, and they work pretty good. But guess what? Some people still have a little trouble with them from time to time. Ball popped to second base. That's sure-handed. Hayden Bell has an opportunity for a DP and gets it. How about that? Theo was off the bag just far enough for Mr. Hayden Bell to catch the fly ball, F4, DP to Jethro over there at first base. So just like that, after the threat reaches on ball 4. Oops, sorry, gang. There we go. This is what I wanted to do, show you the hitter there at the plate. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. 1-1 count now. Oh. Kaiser Campbell is the hitter at the plate. He grounded to Jethro in his first AB. He was able to reach. There he grounds one up the middle. Oh, Kevin Gray not able to hand that one. And Mr. Campbell's able to reach on the ground ball up the middle. J.J. Gerfers now. He popped up to the pitcher in his first AB, but unfortunately was able to reach. We couldn't reel it in. I think a little communication issue between pitcher and catcher as to who was going to catch that one. Give you a shot at JJ here in just a second. Just a little bit upstairs. Here you go. There's JJ. Started, went 2 innings, and then Mr. Wu took over on the bump for Bernie. Good pitch there. Interesting, we don't get a hand motion call from the umpire. It's just a verbal one, so you might be able to hear it in the broadcast better than I can. Nice pitch there, Mr. Louis Fazio. 2-2 is our count now. Got 2 outs. It would sure be good to put this inning away here. Pitch on the way from Fazio. Fouls it off, does Mr. Gerfers. Jacob Gerfers is the head coach of this Bernie 1 team, so JJ. Might be another Jacob there perhaps, but going by JJ. Pitch on its way, just down. Mr. Campbell not getting too far off the bag over there at first, keeping things safe for his buddy JJ at the plate. Don't want to take the bat out of his hand. Ooh, did a good job of fighting one off there. That was a great pitch, Mr. Fazio. Connor working hard back there behind the dish. Just outside. JJ draws the walk. It's going to bring Kaysen, I believe. It might be Casson, but I believe it's Kaysen Johnson to the plate now. The hitter. Swings at one upstairs. Here's a look there at Kaysen. Kaysen is the center fielder for Bernie. Pitch on the way from Fazio. Nah, very good. Oh, did he say that was outside? I thought that caught the corner. A little bit outside. Good pitch, though. Here comes the 1-1. Nice. Got him a swing. Puts it in play. Jethro. Jethro makes a nice catch. Unfortunately, he was out of our shot, but couldn't tell. But I couldn't see. I got a row of Bernie boys that are eager to play their game in front of me, so I missed it. But I heard everybody go, wow, good catch, or something like that. So good. Fredericksburg able to escape that one. We like that. Mr. Wu's back out there on the bump already. He's ready to get back to work pitching. So Kaysen pops up on a F3. That's going to leave Nash Fisher with the bat in his hand when we come back in the bottom of the 4th. But we're going to the top of the 4th first, and my buddy Gage Thompson is coming to the plate now. You see Gage somewhere, Essie? Is he not out yet? He might be. He's got to be. Oh, yeah, there he is. There he is. I got a Gage sighting. Number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Swinging a cat 6, I think. Look at him getting his timing. Coach Thompson, our head coach. That's his boy there. And, man, I've enjoyed getting to know this family over this past year. There's Nick right there. Nick's daughter, Aubrey. I got to coach her a little bit in doing some blitz softball this past year. But I think I've hung up my coaching whistle for a while, so. I've said that before, though. I still got some young ones. But enjoyed getting to know that family. Like I said, there's a lot of great families out here. And I'm sure that's the case on both sides of the diamond. Mr. Wu, let's see if we can watch him pitch a little bit. There he is. Good one. Throw down to second is perfect. Y'all didn't see it, but I did. I can see from about shortstop all the way over here. Oh, never mind. Now I can see from about second base all the way over here to right field. So it's good. It's good if I can't watch, because then I got to make sure you get to see what's happening out there. Whatever I see, you see. There's Mr. Wu. All right. Who we got up here? Man, Gage. Let's go, Gage. Go to work, buddy. Oh, he squares the bunt. I think it was a ball. I'm waiting to watch. Yes, ball 1-0. Down and away, I'm guessing. So Theo lifts the knee, delivers. Ball outside. Our buddy Gage is hiding right behind Coach Gray. You can't really see him. You see his helmet every once in a while. Kind of, sort of, maybe. There's a good hit. Where'd that one go? I can't see. Did they get him? Or is he safe? I have no idea. Any ideas, anybody? Is he safe? Is he out? What's the call? Is it a foul ball?
Yeah, it hit him.
Okay, it was a foul ball. Gotcha. So, all right. 2-1 is the count. Pops that one. Foul behind us. There he is. Eventually, my buddies here around me will most likely go hit in the cage, so I'll be able to keep a better eye on it. But again, that's dangerous because that means I'm not watching the screens. All right. Is that to the second baseman? Okay, so the second baseman comes up with Gage's ground ball and throws Gage out at first. So that's going to bring us to back to the top of the lineup with Hayden Bell. Hayden grounded out to the second baseman as well in his at-bat. So I'll show you a shot of Hayden here in just a minute. Well, let's do it now. Sneak it in. Right off the end of his bat, Mr. Wu comes up with it, flips over to first base for the second out. Hayden stepped out just a little bit, and instead of right in the sweet spot of the bat, he caught the end of his bat, so it wasn't much on that one. Dribbled it out there to Theo, who came up with it and fired it over to Mr. Kaiser Campbell there at first base. Swing and a miss for Luke Crawford. Luke also grounded to the second baseman in his first AB. Score still 4-0. Oh, got a called strike there. See if we can. There he is for just a second before Coach steps back into his spot. Let's go, Luke. Get you a big one here, buddy. Down and away. Curveball missed. That was a joke. Theo comes up with it. Lifts the knee. Fires to the plate. Oh, swing and a miss. 2-2 count now. Oh, puts one in play, but guess what? It's back to sure-handed Theo, and he relays another one over. Oh, you know what? That was not Mr. Campbell. I'm sorry. That was number 4, Carter Ellis there at first base. Thought Kaiser snuck in there a while ago, but I must have been seeing things. My apologies. 1-3 is how we're going to score another one. So, man, Mr. Wu has gotten 4 balls himself and almost fielded that other one to the second baseman in that same inning. So, Fredericksburg, 2 hits so far in this game. Gavin Gray will be up in the top of the 5th when Fredericksburg hopefully gets a chance to come up. I bet they will. For now, Nash Fisher, the third baseman, will come to the plate for. Actually, I think Nash was pitching, or it was at third, but I don't know if he still is. And then Brooks Berlin, then Carter Ellis. Those are your 3 hitters for Bernie Dewup. It's a massive, beautiful pecan tree here. You can see it there in that shot Esther's providing. It's shading the whole infield, but not the plate, as you can see right here. See that bright background? That can make things a little tricky for the hitters at the plate. Ball is dark and then all of a sudden gets bright on them quick. So you can see it right there. It's happening in your shot. Both teams with a loss. Bernie won, looking for their first win. They lost, as I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, they lost the opener to Medina Valley in a fantastic game right before our opener. My camera lady is needing to make a quick, take a quick break. Just put it that way. So, see if I can get a shot of our hitters at least at the plate for you as they come up. Yeah, we'll see how that works out. Got a coach in the shot, but there you see number 99. That's Nash Fisher. Coach Johnson there in the shot as well. Wes Johnson. He's kind enough to help me with some of the names earlier. All right, Mr. Fazio winds, delivers. Ball down and away. See Hayden Bell and Gavin Gray jump in the shot there. Pinching the throws back from the catcher. Good habit to get into. Louis. Down and in. Ball 2. There's a strike, I believe. Again, it's really hard to hear. There's a good one. So the count is now 3-1. So that third, that pitch right before that was also a ball. So 3 straight and now a strike. Strike 2, all the way back. That a boy. Full count, Mr. Fazio. Let's see what you can do, buddy. Oh, just a bit outside. That's going to allow Nash to work his way down to first base. Bring up the next hitter for Bernie, Brooks Berlin. There he is, jumping in the shot. Another right-hander. Brooks walked in his first, he hit into a fielder's choice in his first AB. Louis delivers, one outside. Runner's going to go. Oh, ball was there in time. We just couldn't handle the one hop. It was there in time. Had plenty on it, but short hopped Gavin out there, and that's not easy to reel in once that happens. So stolen base for Nash after the ball 4. Brooks swings through one. I don't think he fouled that off, so Nash is going to take third. Connor does his best to retrieve that and get it back to Mr. Fazio, who was not covering home. Quick shot of our hitter there. Brooks pops one foul on the left side. That's going to get over the third base stands. Connor, tough job back there. I've never done it, at least not in a game. I know it's difficult, so therefore I stayed away from it. Swing and a miss. Good job, Fazio. So 1 out now for Fredericksburg. Carter Ellis will be the next hitter there at the plate. There he is, and I got my assistant back, so you're going to get a lot better shots than you would have otherwise. Pitch on the way from Louis. Nice pitch, but a good hit. That ball's coming out here to right. Nice catch by Connor McCoy, who fires one in, but the runner's able to tag and score from third, but a great catch. Our boy Connor. So nice catch, one-handed there, and relays the throw into, it's got a sac fly to right and an RBI for Mr. Carter Ellis. Jet Fiore is the hitter now at the plate. There he is. We'll try to get a shot of him here. Oh, I think that was a balk, but I think that's ball 1. Somebody called balk, and then that caused him to stop and balk for real. So, so I don't think it was an umpire who called it. I think it was somebody in the stands or dugout or whatever. But anyway, nice swing of the bat there. Oh, how about Mr. Sure-handed Hayden Bell leaping into the air to make that snag. But Bernie plates another, but not a whole lot. It's still within range for these Fredericksburg boys if they can find their sticks. It's a nice little line out there from Jet Fiore to Hayden Bell. Simon Rowland, Joseph Burkhart, and Briggs Henderson will be the batters coming up in the bottom of the 5th for Bernie when we come back. But first, Gavin Gray, Jethro Finley, and our pitcher, Luis Fazio, will come to the plate, get hopefully the mighty All-Stars from Fredericksburg, Texas, an opportunity to put a couple runs across. Theo's still out there for Bernie 1. There he is. There's a good shot of him. Esther's working it there. I want to give us a shot of our fans in the stands. They're looking right into the sun. A lot of them have retreated to find some shade, because as you can see, the sun is setting and just pounding on them right there. So definitely, if you're watching this and you're an opposing team and you've got the 6 p.m. game, which Fredericksburg would have all the way through if we were to win this, the winner of this will play 6 o'clock again, moving on in perpetuity. But if you're that team, the first base dugout would be a wise choice if at all possible. Number 23, Mr. Gavin Gray, he got a hit to third base in his first at-bat. He's coming up to the plate now. Theo is going to try to solve him. Gavin batted in the first inning and got all the way almost to third base. And then was the third out there, and now is leading things off for us in this Fredericksburg big inning. We just got to call it right. Come on, Fredericksburg. Big inning right here. Theo lifts the knee, delivers. Ball outside, I believe. There's Mr. Gavin Gray. Got a blue glove out there, Theo does. Delivers a nice pitch there. Gavin out in front just a touch. That low fastball. Count will go to even, 1-1. Top 5 here. They only play 6 at this level. Ball upstairs. I'll run the count to 2-1. Theo comes set, kicks the knee, delivers. Good pitch. Ball's hit in and out of the glove in center field. Gavin with another nice hit. Atta boy. Like I said, big inning here for minor all-stars. We need to get this, keep this rolling for a long time. We need to hit till they run us off the field. Here's Mr. Gray. Here's Mr. Jethro. Oh, there's that front foot bailing. Stay in there, buddy. Drive the ball back at him. So hard to get good wood on when you step out of the box. Let's see if Jethro can keep it in there and get it done this time. Pitch on the way. That's outside. Let's see if Fredericksburg can climb out of this. What a fun time that would be. Make it a heck of a lot better game. Ball's outside. Count now 2-1 to the third baseman turned first baseman. Pitch on the way to Jethro. Ball hit well to the shortstop. They may roll a pair here. Nope. Almost. Don't see too many pairs rolled at the minor level, but they almost did one. There's pretty good ball players. That Shorty came up with it, fielded it cleanly, flipped over to the second baseman. They've had some defensive changes. I need to catch up a little. Number 1, Jet Fiore, is now at second base. There's a strike. All right, who we got at the plate now? It's our buddy Luis Fazio. So one outside, 1-1 is the count now. Jethro trying to stay on their mind. Who's that? Number 2. Over at short, Jackson Steiner. Okay, so they still got the same shorty out there. But the second baseman had to change when Mr. Wu went in there to pitch, so. Oh, he calls a fastball. if that's what that glove flip was. Ground ball to that shortstop. Oh, this one gets under his legs. Jethro, what are you doing, bud? Oh, man. I don't know if they were waving him or not, but I'd have been waving him. But he was watching the ball dribble out into center field instead of scooting on to third base. All right, runners now at first and second. I know they're trying to be conservative and tell them that their runs don't matter, that they need a bunch of them. But still, when you got a free opportunity like that, jump on it. Pops that one up. There's a DP. They turned one. Ground ball to the second baseman right at second base. Is able to field it on the one hop, step on the bag quickly, and fire over to first base for the double play. So just like that, once again, another threat. Fredericksburg is extinguished about as fast as it came on. Catching up on the books here. Mr. Fazio back on the bump. See how Shep finished today. Tough day yesterday, but I'm thinking of a better day today. Let's see. At least I hope he did for his sake. I can't find the back. How do I get to the back half? Don't know. There's one over on the front, which was the back, but I can't see. I don't know how to get to the rest of the holes. Oh well. Ouch. Had a rough backside. Golf. That's a hard game. Let's see, I'm looking for defensive changes anywhere. Oh, yeah, we got some out there in left field. Can you go zoom in on our left fielder? We have a new one out there. I think. See who that is. It's number 44. That's Beckett Ward. All right. And now can you go over to our center fielder real quick? Number 9's here in right. That's Connor McCoy. He's been there a little bit. And that's, okay, that's Levi Kortzik out there. So Fazio still dealing. Starts him out with a strike right there. Simon Rowland is the hitter at the plate. Connor's going to have a quick conversation. Oh, he's delivering his glove to coach, his batting glove. So I'd show you Mr. Rowland, but I've got a coach. Well, let's see if I can cut to it right there. There he is. Just a bit outside. So Fredericksburg needs to get 3 quick outs and get back in the dugout and go to work in order to have an opportunity to stay in this tournament. This is a do-or-die game. Winner stays, loser goes home. So the 2-1 pitch on the way, upstairs for ball 3. Simon Rowland struck out in his first at-bat in the second inning. Good pitch there. You take the count full. Joseph Burkhart waits on deck for an opportunity to swing it. One hopper gets in there for ball 4. So Boerne once again will have a leadoff aboard. They have done that in every inning, and that makes it kind of tough. Number 7 comes to the plate now. That's Joseph Burkhart. Joseph pops one out of here, straight back. See if we get a shot of Joe. There he is. Just need an umpire. Louis delivers. Ooh, came with a rise ball. 0-2's the count after fouling one off and swinging at one upstairs. Let's see if Fazio can come back with that and get him again. He tried. Just missed a spot outside just a touch. Keeping that runner at first, honest. Pitch on the way from Louis. Oh, just inside. Runner's going to go. Oh, the throw gets into center field. Oh, little pump out there in center. And so Simon Rowland, after walking, is able to get 2 bags there on the throw from the catcher that goes into center field. So running, that leadoff runner is just haunting Fredericksburg in this game. Struck well, but foul over the third base side. So Simon on third, no outs. Joseph Burkhart at the plate. Connor working hard behind the dish. Oh, that one slipped out. We might have a play at the plate, but his coach holds him up. That ball came, I think it just slipped out of Louis' hands there. Top of the backstop on the left side. Grounded to our third baseman. Comes up with it, throws home. I think to Connor's surprise. Familiar looking play. That's how the game ended last night too. But throw was a little wide from this angle to the left, from our third baseman's angle, wide right. So a little RBI, we'll just call it a single to third. Briggs Henderson at the plate now for Boerne. Briggs has walked in his first AB and hit to the shortstop. 6-4. Oh, that was that. Yeah, that was that ball that off the shortstop's glove. Gavin knocked it down, and then Hayden Bell, sure hands, picked it up and fired it the first in time for the out. That was in the top of the second, or excuse me, the bottom of the second. Pitch on the way. Ball well struck. Jethro with a great catch. Nice little snag there from number 11, Jethro Finley, and then tried to chase that runner at first down before he was able to get back to first base, but got back safely. So line out. Oh, nice. Got 2 outs now. How about that? That works. So nice throw down there by Connor, tagged by Gavin Gray, and the threat is gone. Theo Wu is at the plate now for Boerne. Pitch outside, that one gets away, but nobody's on because Joseph Burkhart was thrown out. Good pitch. Ooh, just outside, I guess. Stros don't play until 9 o'clock tonight. First pitch is like at 9:10 or something like that. Crazy. That's because they're out there on the West Coast, playing Oakland in their new stadium. Their new, I think it's Sacramento, their new park. So got a pitch and change. Number 7's coming in for Fredericksburg. Riker Vasic. Congrats, Louis. That was a great outing, little buddy. Louis, he was at 76 pitches, so that's a lot of pitching, especially at this age. But good job. Kept Fredericksburg in there after a pretty heavy scoring early on. So Riker's going to assume the bump. He moves from third base. And I don't know. I doubt Louis will go to third, being a lefty. So Jethro, I'm guessing, will flip back over to the hot corner. And Louis, after a fantastic outing on the bump, will slide back to first base. So good job, Louis. Fun watching those lefties throw. Fun watching righties throw, too. But Connor Sides will be up for Fredericksburg in the top of the 6th when we can get there, and hopefully one more quick out here. Theo is at first base now. So that means Jackson Steiner. Yep, number 2 there in your shot. You can see him. I don't know if Esther can get through those coaches or not, but there's some coaches standing. We may not be able to. Yeah, you can bear. There he is right there. Let's show it. That's Jackson, shortstop. Made a couple of nice plays so far today. Coach Gerfer's there. I believe that's. They have their names on the back of their shirts. Yes, I believe that's him. Like Riker's mechanics. Umpire letting him know where the runners are, how many outs we have. Jackson Steiner. Umpires moved into position, so here we go. 2 outs now, runner at first base. Riker delivers. Nice pitch, ball well struck. Into left field. Jethro, get to third base, son. He ran out there to follow that fly ball to left, but that left a big vacancy at third base, which allowed the runner to take not just second on the fly ball to left, but third, and the runner, the batter that hit, was able to take second base. So now runners at second and third. Riker delivering foul ball to Kaiser Campbell. I think Kaiser played 1 inning at first. I might be wrong about that, but I seem to remember. There he is right there. Umpire's hopping into place. Pitch delivered down. Good job there by Connor. Getting the glove on that thing. See if we can get this third out. Boy, it would be big if we did. Kaiser has a hit to the shortstop in his first AB. No, I'm sorry. He hit to the third baseman. He's hit both times. Third baseman in his first at-bat. Shortstop in his second at-bat. Was able to reach the base both times. Great pitch. What? I think that's... Man, where did that miss? That's outside, so that's ball 4. But man, I thought that ball 3 was should have been strike 2, but oh well. Bases loaded now. JJ Gerfers to the plate now for Bernie. Good pitch, there it was. Bases loaded, so we got a force out anywhere, including the plate. There's Mr. Gerfers. That's a good pitch, in a little bit, but man, at this level, that's getting it in the barrel. Let's put it that way. Oh, Connor telling coach who asked where was that. Connor said it was up, not in, so. There we go. No, don't do that, buddy. Go get your batter at the plate. You got 2 outs, focus on him, go get him, put him in the books, let's go hit. Ball inside. Wind definitely still blowing out here. Pitch on the way. Fouled it off. Stays alive. Sun's setting in right, but the wind's blowing in from left. Flags are almost straight. 2-2 count. Bases loaded. Balls hit down the third baseline. Foul. Jethro will retreat to get that one. Throws it back in. The count remains 2-2 with the bases loaded. Coming up on 7:35 here. Ball grounded to our first baseman. Nice play there. Mr. Fazio comes up with it and handles the 3-U. So just like that, the threat retired, but Bernie does plate another run. That first leadoff walk. We could put those away. We'd be in this a little mo better. Fredericksburg, Connor Sides, Mills Hensley, and Riker Vasic come to the plate in our last opportunity. This is it. Comes down to this at-bat right here for the Billies. Or, excuse me, for the 10U. Nope, that ain't right either. The Little League Minor All-Stars. Let's go check out our poll here. Fredericksburg winning 52% of votes. 52% on the poll. Who you cheering for? 52% of our audience has voted for Fredericksburg. 48% for Boerne. I'd say that's a pretty good split. We got 65 current viewers and 271 have tuned in so far to this early game. Lauren Kreit says, "Go Gavin," and that's from Gavin's cousin Claire. So Aunt Lauren is cheering on Gavin and the team from Cypress, Texas. Thanks for tuning in, Aunt Lauren. I've never had an Aunt Lauren before. Had an Aunt B, Aunt Jen. Mr. Wu still out there on the bump for Boerne. There's Coach Nick in the background. Fredericksburg boys staying loose in the pitching in the bullpen back there. You can see them. They're anxious to hit. All right, here comes Mr. Wu. Floats one in there to Connor. I didn't see or hear the call. Let's see what the board says here in a minute. Nobody knows. Okay, 1 strike it looks like. I think that's out, so ball 1. Thank you, bride of mine, keeping us in the loop with the score. She's done a great job. This is her first time. Oh, good hit. Oh, wrong camera. No, he's safe. Yeah, okay, so fielded the ball in his glove, but tagged the base from his knees with his bare hand, and it was called safe. So Connor aboard. We'll just call it a single to first base. That's going to bring Mills Hensley to the plate. Oh, what's going on? Oh, they're putting up the game camera. Okay, I was going to say our catch cam's moving around back there, but it's because we got a parent tying on another camera for the next game. That ball popped up, but gets out of here. Medina Valley and Boerne will be playing in game 2 right behind this one. Mr. Wu kicks, delivers, ball outside. There's number 6, Mr. Mills Hensley. See if we can keep this thing rolling, Mills. Jethro got to play with Mills last year. Coach Jason Hensley was his head Little League coach last year. That was a fun year. Grounds one back to sure-handed Wu, who comes up and throws to second. Got the force out there. So Mills hits into a Fielder's Choice 1-6. You're scoring along with us at home. Riker Vasic to the plate now for Fredericksburg. Riker hitting from the left side. Mr. Wu kicks, delivers. Riker hits one down the foul, third baseline foul. Catcher for Boerne, I think, has been the same Briggs Henderson all game long. That's a tough job. Pitch on the way. Strokes one. That's a base hit down out to left. Mills, hold your spot there at second. Yep. Lefty, 16, number 16 for Boerne. Who is that? Brooks Berlin gets it in pretty quick, but great hit there by Riker. And the Billies keep going. Oh, fouls that one off, does Connor McCoy. Shot at Connor for you. Connor, let's see, he doubled to left in his first at-bat, so let's see him do that again, and we'll score some runs here. Pitch on the way from Mr. Wu. Outside, slider. Got him. Fake throw down to first. Fake throw to second. Time, calls the umpire. Asks the Fredericksburg boys to be sure and get behind the fence there in the dugout. Don't want to stray. Swing and a miss for strike three. So that's going to bring Fredericksburg to their last out. Down to their last hope here. Who we got? Number 44, Mr. Beckett Ward. Beckett, Caden his first at bat, but I have a good feeling he's going to pop one here. Mr. Wu delivers. I told you he's going to pop one. That's going to get over the shortstop's head. That's the Fredericksburg's going to play the run. They do. Uh-oh. And now we're, okay, second and third. Yep, second and third. Second and third, 2 outs. I told you Becker was going to get a hit. That a boy. Just over the shortstop's glove out there in left center field. Gage Thompson. Man, love it. Yeah, I'd call timeout too, Coach. Gage Thompson going out there. Coach calling timeout. Going to have a word with his boys. He even wants a catcher out there for this conversation. Gage can put some pressure on him with a ground ball here. But he's liable to smack one in the outfield too. He's behind that mass of Boerne boys on the bump. He's back there with his dad discussing things with that Beckett Ward and Connor McCoy on third and second as they reached. It's good stuff going on here. Fredericksburg breaks the seal, 6-1 now. With Gage Thompson, his second AB of the day. We're in the 6th inning, and this is his second AB. That tells you Boerne has done a good job of shutting us down, but we've scored. So the seal is broken. Let's see how this goes. Gage with a big swing. Missed that one. Here's a shot of Gage for you. There he is. Let's go, Gage. Knock one out of here, buddy. Pitch on the way. Outside, ball one. If Gage can turn it over, we'll be back to the top of the lineup with our sure-handed Hayden Bell. Pitch on the way. Gage puts one in play, but he does so to Mr. Wu, who has made several nice plays. So, folks, that's going to retire things for Fredericksburg this summer. Boys can take up golf and other activities now. It won't bother their baseball swing. But congratulations to both Boerne teams in their last 2 nights of defeating Fredericksburg this time. But I know those boys, they'll be back. They'll be back. It's been a blast. Thank you guys for joining us. Thanks for all the encouragement of the boys in the chat online. Let's take a quick peek. 50-50. How fitting to end the game on a 50-50 vote between who you pulling for, Fredericksburg or Boerne, and the poll says 50-50. I kid you not. Thanks so much, gang. Have a great night. God bless. Happy almost 4th of July.